Welcome to my views and news. Breaking news for you viewers. Sadkan, General Sadkan Gebretensai, one of the most seasoned Ethiopian military officer, one of the most seasoned military officers from Tigray, says that war between Eritrea and Ethiopia is imminent and inevitable. Tsadkan just a few minutes ago published an article, expressed his views about the inevitability of war between the two countries. He's definitely ringing alarm bells. What did he say? And is he just ringing alarm bells, or is the warning from Sadkan a genuine warning and war is about to break out? What did he say in this article? He talked about the players too, which will play a main role in this war. He talked about preparations on both sides. He talked about role of Tigray. For me, by the way, this article by Satkan is very surprising, and it's a very direct type of article. He addressed everything directly. He did not talk like a politician, like an analyst. He talked like a soldier, very clear about what could happen or what is going to happen. By the way, you know my views. I have been saying that war is not imminent between Ethiopia and Eritrea, but the two countries are on a collision course. When will they fight? I don't know. But in coming days or weeks, war is not going to break out. Sadkan is clearly saying that war is imminent and inevitable. One point which he made to back his claim is very interesting. He said, by the way, this man fought wars. He knows how preparations are made. He knows in and out of Ethiopian military, Eritrean military. He knows how militaries prepare before the start of war. He led Ethiopian National Defense Force during 1998 war. He knows Eritreans very well. He says that when countries, militaries make war preparations, and war preparations reach a level from where there is no return, then war becomes inevitable. It means Sadkan is saying the two sides, Ethiopia and Eritrea, have made preparations, and preparations have reached a level that war will break out unless there is some sort of intervention, firstly. Secondly, if war breaks out, who will be main global and regional players? Interestingly, no mention of any African country by Sadkan. So AU, IGAD, Kenya, Sudan, etc. will have no role. And this is very expected. This is what we saw during Tigray War. Only Eritrea, Ethiopia were involved. Africa just watched like a spectator. Westerners were involved too. This time, Sadkan says if war breaks out, Middle Eastern countries will be main players. Because the rest of the world, Western world, is focused on Israel, Gaza issue, Russia, Ukraine war. 5 players from the Middle East will play a big role in the war. Iran, UAE, Turkey, Egypt, Saudi Arabia. So they'll support one or the other party. Some could support Ethiopia, others could support Eritrea, or they could just try to be relevant in this war. US EU maybe won't be involved practically, but they could be involved later for mediation. But he mentioned 5 countries that they will be main players globally in this war. War will not have just consequences for the 2 countries, but this war, if it breaks out, will have regional consequences for the Horn of Africa, for the Red Sea. What about Tigray? Will Tigray be part of the war or not? He said that Tigray should ideally be neutral. It should not take any sides. But he confirmed that Eritrea is seeking alliance with Tigray's political and military leaders. So indirectly, he confirmed that Debrecen and Tigray military are forming an alliance with Isaias Afwerki government. However, Tigray military denies. TPLF denies. A few days ago, Emmanuel Assefa, Debrecen wing deputy chairman, categorically rejected links with Eritrea. Military also denies links with Eritrea, but Tsadkan says that alliance has been formed. And interestingly, he said that those in Tigray who want to evade accountability are forming an alliance with Eritrea. He accused Eritrea that Eritrean military created havoc in Tigray. It raped women. It destroyed the people's properties. It killed people in massacres in Tigray. And now this Eritrean military is seeking alliance. This Eritrean government is seeking alliance with Tigray's political and military leaders. And those in Tigray who are forming partnership with Eritrea, they hope. This is what he said. Not my words. He said those in Tigray who are forming alliance with Eritrea, they want to topple PM Abiy's government first, and then they will turn against Isaias Afwerki. This is what Tsadkan's assessment is, that TPLF and TDF, they want to overthrow Abiy while fighting alongside EDF. And after taking over Addis Ababa, they might march towards Asmara to topple Isaias Afwerki government. What should Tigray do? He said Tigray should stay neutral, but Tigray will be drawn into this war. So what Tigray can do is that it should try to shorten the duration of this war. It's very interesting. I mean, he's so dead sure of the start of war that he's saying that war is imminent, war is inevitable. Now we should talk about how to stop it or how to shorten the duration of it if it starts. At the end of his article, he made a suggestion, very interesting suggestion. He said, there's another solution. The solution is that reform Tigray while remaining part of Ethiopia should live peacefully with reformed Eritrea. What does it mean? It means that he wants some sort of change in Eritrea. Some political change, some regime change, or he wants discussions between Tigray and Eritrea. He wants a new agreement between the two sides. It's not clear. I think he wants some sort of change in Eritrea, in Tigray. But in this piece, he criticized TPLF. He criticized Tigray military. He's dead sure of the, not likelihood, but imminence of a war between Eritrea and Ethiopia. I have not seen such a strong prediction by any Ethiopian leader about the imminence of war in recent weeks and days. This is the first strong, not just prediction, but analysis. Analysis based on information which Tsadkan has that anytime war can break out, Tigray needs to be prepared. Is he trying to scare? Is he trying to just warn federal government of Ethiopia that you should give more support to Getachew? You are dragging your feet in supporting Getachew government. You are indirectly strengthening TPLF and Tigray military, and they are forming an alliance with Eritrea. They want to topple your government. That is why you should actively support Getachew government. Is this what he means? Is this what he wants? That is why he wrote this article. I don't know, but he's a journal turned politician, by the way. His knowledge of political affairs could be limited, but his knowledge of military activities, military tactics, military preparations cannot be questioned. If he has written this article from the point of view of a journal, from the point of view of former chief of staff of Ethiopian National Defense Force, then what he has written is alarming. It means that immediate international regional intervention is required. Otherwise, the two countries are on a collision course, not in near future, but it is imminent. Collision is imminent. Thanks for watching.